Alright, so this week, well, this past week, in a PDF class, I just listened. Um, so this week listening, it was pretty much the same as last week. It gave me an opportunity to really just see different perspectives of people's lives. It was just fascinating to see the struggles that everybody's gone through in their own way. We all seem to look at each other and the fact that we're all at Clemson. We understand that we're different, but you don't really understand how different you are from someone or how similar you are to someone until they tell you their life story or they feel comfortable enough opening themselves up to a group of people and just telling a little bit about them that means almost everything. Just enough about them that you can actually take something away and benefit not just for yourself, but I mean, for the world. Um, Everyone's story was so impactful and powerful that it seemed as if just hearing all that and just learning everything that everyone was saying is just it's just amazing to see the amount of pressures that we all have to go through on a day-to-day basis. And everyone's in a different situation, everyone's in a different place in life, everybody experiences and deals with um, feelings, emotions, pain differently. But it's encouraging to see how we fight through. It's encouraging to see how we make it, no matter how hard things get, no matter how tough things get. Um, we keep battling, we keep fighting, and it's people like us, and it's people who care that will make a difference in society. It's people like us who recognize these wrongs and address them, that will actually change the future and for future generations, so that they won't have to undergo these pressures and they won't have to undergo these pains, because by us talking about it, regardless if we fix them or not, it will spark an ignition in someone, and that ignition will just it'll change the world. So it's up to us to be those speakers. It's up to us to share those stories, and I took that from this week of just sitting back and listening to everybody speak and just really give their testimonies. It was beautiful. So I definitely commend everybody who spoke. I'm proud of myself for speaking, and it was a great experience. The themes that I'm starting to really recognize as far as on a consistent basis, at least from the small subset of people that we have in our group, um, are social norms regarding identity, socioeconomic status, um, norms regarding mental ability or ability, so from depression, anxiety, um, things of that nature. And it's interesting. It's interesting to see that some things that I don't have to deal with, other people do, and it's just like life is just so normal for me. Life is never I never have to worry about being in a crowd of people because I enjoy that. I never have to worry about having one-on-one conversations with people because I enjoy that. But just to know that somebody has difficulties with that, or there's something they cope with, they wake up in the morning and they just don't feel like they should be alive. That just I would never know how to deal with that, and it's just so powerful to know that people deal with that. And it's just we should be more cautious. We should be more willing to accept, accepting of who we are for who we are, um, because when you love you, you have no reason but to love everyone else. You have no reason to feel negatively about other people because you love yourself and you love the world just as much as you love yourself, and you love the people who inhabit the world just as much as you love yourself. So not to be rambling, but I think that's a beautiful thing. Um, as far as topics go that I would like to facilitate, I would really love to facilitate things regarding race. That was also a topic that came up, race and self-image. But a few topics would be, I would feel like diversity. That's something that I truly, I like that topic because I feel like here at Clemson, diversity is an issue. Diversity is something that we should actually start looking into doing as opposed to just claiming that we do. Making campus more diverse, not necessarily diverse in academic options, or diverse in career options, or diverse in living arrangements, but diverse in actual cultures, diverse in actual ethnicities and races, diverse in mindsets, and that diversity and that shifting of equilibrium to a different level so that we can understand a totally different market, only comes from diversity. So that's something that I'm really interested in. I'm huge on diversity, and I'm huge on socioeconomic status and how that relates to education and advancement of races, or advancement of um, pretty much just popularity. I feel like some people who are more wealthy, they get higher educations, and those who get higher educations obviously do better in life. Is a natural statistic. So it's not fair that just because somebody else is rich, somebody else's family is rich, that their children can get the best education and therefore go and be the best in the world, as opposed to somebody who's born in an underprivileged area, whether being black, white, Hispanic, Asian. They have to undergo a much more rigorous lifestyle, and because of that, they're burdened from day one, and they're tried and tried and tried, and they never get the opportunity that a more privileged person does, based off of finances, based off of wealth, based off of connections and networks. So I just feel like that's something else that's pretty interesting, and I'd like to do topics on diversity and socioeconomic status, and pretty much how the two intertwine. Or separately. They're both very broad subjects that I know I could find something to pinpoint and really um, dive in on. But those are the things that I'm really interested in, passionate about. So that's what I have. Thank you.